Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss the sharing bridge. This bridge is used for measurement of capacitance. The D factor, actually it measures the D factor very accurately. Okay. So here we are having a circuit diagram for the sharing bridge. Right? Here it is a practical capacitor. At the end our task is to derive the expression for R1 and C1. Okay. Here it is C4 R4 in parallel, R3, and here it is C2. Okay. So now what is Z1? Can we write Z1 is equal to R1 plus 1 upon j omega C1. Okay. Next, what is Z2? Z2 is equal to 1 upon j omega C2. Right. What about Z3, Z4? Z3 is equal to R3 only, and Z4 is nothing but impedance equivalent of parallel of C4 and R4. Okay, so it is 1 upon, yes, j omega C4 plus 1 upon R4, right? 1 upon R4. Are you getting the point? Okay, so 1 by impedance is nothing but admittance, and inverse of the admittance is again impedance. Okay, so at bridge balance we know, at bridge balance Z1 Z4 is equal to Z2 into Z3. Okay, what is Z1? It is R1 plus 1 upon j omega C1, okay, into Z4. Z4 is 1 upon j omega C4 plus 1 upon R4, okay, is equal to Z2 into Z3. Z2 is 1 upon j omega C2 into Z3 is R3. Okay, next I am going to take the cross multiplication, okay, and writing it like so. It is R1 plus 1 upon j omega C1 into R4 upon 1 plus j omega C4 R4. Okay, C4 R4. This is equal to, we can write it as R3 upon j omega C2. Okay, next, so here I am going to shift this term to the left hand side, and this term to the right hand side, and this term to the left hand side. Okay, so taking the cross multiplication, so therefore it is R1 plus 1 upon j omega C1, okay, into R4 into j omega C2 is equal to 1 plus j omega C4 R4 into R3. Okay, so therefore we can write it as, taking the multiplication, it is R1 into R4 into j omega C2. Okay, so I'm writing it is j omega C2. Okay, plus if we multiply this term into this term, j omega will get cancelled, so it is like R4 into C2 upon C1 is equal to R3 plus j omega R3 R4 C4. Okay, so further we can write it as, or separating the real and imaginary terms. Okay, so here this is the imaginary term, this is the imaginary term at the right hand side, this is the real term, this is the real term. Okay, so writing, separating real and imaginary terms, real and imaginary terms. So we can write R4 into C2 divided by C1 is equal to R3. Okay, so from this we can write C1 is equal to R4 C2 by R3, right? R4 C2 by R3, R4 C2 divided by R3. Okay, this is the C1 we are having, right? Next, equating the imaginary terms, so it is like j omega R1 R4 C2, right? J omega R1 R4 C2 is equal to j omega R3 R4 C4. Okay, so now j omega will get cancelled out. Okay, so therefore we can write R1, R4 also will get cancelled out. Okay, so R1 is R3 C4 by C2, right? R3 into C4 divided by C2. Okay, so this is the small R1 variable, right? So this is these are the expressions. Next, can we draw the phasor diagram? Yes, let us first draw the phasor for I1. Suppose this is the phasor for I1. Next, if you check, yes, I1 into R3 is E3, which is equal to E4. Okay, so I1 into R3, that is the voltage across resistor, that will be in phase. So it is I1 into R3. This is equal to E3, again, which is equal to E4. Okay, but E4 means what? E4 is equal to IC into 1 upon omega C4, right? IC into 1 upon omega C4, that is voltage across capacitor. Okay, now here if this is the voltage across capacitor, where will be the phasor for current flowing through the capacitor? Definitely it will be leading. Okay, so current flowing through the capacitor will be leading to voltage across capacitor by some angle. So this is the phasor for IC. Okay, IC, this angle is 90 degree. Okay, now we are having E3, we are having E4, we are having IC, right? And I1 into R1 plus I1 into 1 upon omega C1 is nothing but E1. Here it should be E1. Okay, so here we can write I1 into R1 phasor, we can draw. Okay, so this is the I1 into small r1. Okay, next I1 into 1 upon omega C1. Okay, so that will be lagging like this. So this is I1 into 1 upon omega C1. Okay, addition of these two phasors is nothing but the E1, which is equal to E2, right? This is the E1, which is equal to E2. Okay, and this angle is delta, right? This angle is delta. So now E1, E2 and this E3, E4, addition of these two phasors is nothing but, yes, phasor for E. Okay, so we can draw the phasor for E. Please try to understand. Right, this is the phasor for E. Okay, so are you getting the point? Right, so this is about the phasor diagram of sharing bridge. This bridge is used for measurement of capacitor. Thank you.